We have interrupted our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, the National Emergency Management Agency, and the Federal Communications Commission. This is a national emergency. This is not a test. A threat of unknown origin has emerged within the continental United States. The threat has been identified as a hostile entity, designated Red Face. The Red Face is not a person, animal, or vehicle, but a malicious sentient anomaly. It appears visually as a large red distorted smiling face with black hollow eyes and razor-like teeth. Its presence has been confirmed across multiple states in less than 5 minutes. It is not bound by the laws of physics. The red face can appear and disappear instantly. It does not speak, it only stares. Victims exposed to it for more than 10 seconds have been found deceased. Causes of death include cardiac arrest, internal rupture, and spontaneous combustion. Do not attempt to confront or document the red Trollface. All cell phone cameras malfunction near it. Physical barriers are ineffective against the entity. It is considered an alpha-level hazard by Homeland Security. Kansas City, Missouri, was the first site of manifestation at approximately 9:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. Mass fatalities are confirmed. Entire blocks were left in ruins with no visible impact force. Law enforcement units dispatched to investigate were found dead on arrival. Visual confirmation of the entity has triggered widespread panic. All military branches are on high alert. Surveillance drones sent to observe the red face were immediately disabled. Emergency services nationwide are being activated. All citizens are advised to remain calm and indoors. Secure all doors and windows immediately. Power fluctuations may occur in the presence of the entity. If lights begin to flicker, remain silent and do not make eye contact with any screens. The red face may manifest through digital systems. Unplug unnecessary devices. Shut down televisions, monitors, and smartphones. Cover any reflective surfaces. Do not attempt to flee the area unless directed by authorities. Military evacuation zones are being established. Listen to this broadcast and await instructions. Prepare for potential communication disruptions. Food, water, and medical supplies should be gathered now. Avoid using mirrors or taking photographs. No known material can block its visual detection. Psychological deterioration has been reported in survivors who visually encountered the entity. Counseling stations are being organized in unaffected zones. Foreign governments have been notified. Air travel is suspended indefinitely. Multiple aircraft have already been affected. Airports are in lockdown. Stay off all roads unless told otherwise. Martial law is now in effect in 30 states. This alert will be updated when new information becomes available. This is a national emergency. Do not ignore this alert. Stay tuned for future broadcasts on this frequency. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Kansas City Police Department and the Missouri Emergency Management Agency. A law enforcement warning is now in effect for Kansas City and surrounding counties including Jackson, Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb. A hostile and unknown entity, now classified as Red Trollface, is actively present in the affected areas. Law enforcement officers are ordered to stand down from direct engagement. Previous units dispatched to the epicenter have not returned. Do not attempt to engage or photograph the entity. Repeat, do not engage, document, or attempt to understand it. The entity operates beyond human comprehension. Civilians are to remain sheltered in place. Businesses and schools must remain closed until further notice. No emergency response vehicles will be dispatched during red zones. Areas of red flickering light indicate the entity's current location. If you see a red hue in your area, do not approach it. Cease all digital communications and remain quiet. The entity has shown the ability to appear within digital systems. Facial recognition software has ceased functioning statewide. The National Guard has been deployed, but reports indicate they are also vulnerable. Bodycams have recorded impossible footage now under federal review. Several officers were found with melted equipment in severe trauma. Thermal vision shows no results when tracking the entity. There is no safe method of detection. Eye contact with the entity is fatal. Mirrors, windows, and digital screens may act as conduits. Lock or cover all reflective surfaces inside your home. Community lockdowns are in effect. All major roads into and out of Kansas City are closed. Detainment of civilians attempting to flee is authorized. Emergency broadcasts will continue as long as power allows. All residents should remain silent, calm, and still. Avoid drawing attention in any way. This warning will remain in effect until further notice. More alerts will follow with detailed evacuation plans. Stay tuned to this frequency for critical updates. This message is transmitted at the request of the Kansas Department of Emergency Management and Topeka Law Enforcement. A civil danger warning is now in effect for Shawnee County, including the entire city of Topeka. The Red Trollface has been confirmed inside the city perimeter. Emergency shelters located at Topeka Civic Center and Washburn University have lost all communication. Eyewitness reports state that the power cut out and all exits became sealed. Video footage is too distorted to analyze. Responders sent to the scene did not return. Remain indoors. Do not evacuate unless specifically told to. Avoid using digital screens, mirrors, or any form of reflection. The Red Trollface has shown ability to replicate itself digitally. Glitches in electronic displays may signal its presence. If you hear static followed by laughter, do not investigate. Attempting to document or record the entity will result in failure. It is no physical form and no physical weakness, It has affected pacemakers, cochlear implants, and other electronic medical devices. The risk to vulnerable populations is extremely high. Hospitals are operating on emergency power only. There is no safe route in or out of the city. Civilian vehicles have been observed stalling in the vicinity of the entity. Do not attempt to reach relatives or friends in the affected area. If you are not in Topeka, stay out. Unauthorized entry will be treated as a criminal act. Stay low, stay silent, and stay out of view of open windows. Animals have also shown agitation before the entity's appearance. If your pets begin to behave erratically, take shelter immediately. This is not a hoax. The red Trollface has caused over 2,000 confirmed fatalities nationwide. Do not call 911 unless absolutely necessary. Emergency services are overwhelmed. Follow all instructions from law enforcement, military, or police broadcasters. The current danger level is Crimson, the highest threat classification. Repeat, Crimson level emergency. Shut off all electronic devices unless using battery-powered radio for updates. If you begin to see flashing red lights without a source, hide immediately. Do not investigate any strange sounds. Do not trust phone calls, texts, or emails received at this time. The red Trollface has been known to mimic human voices in communication. Await further instructions. Stay tuned to this frequency. Updates will follow. This message is transmitted at the request of the Lincoln Police Department in the Nebraska Emergency Operations Center. A civil emergency message is now active for the following counties: Lancaster, Seward, Gage, and Saline. The red Trollface has been seen moving along Highway 77 heading northbound. All cameras along this route have gone offline. Emergency crews responding to the area have not reported back. A mass panic broke out in Lincoln Mall after a sudden power failure. Security footage showed frames of a red face before cameras melted internally. Military drones launched toward the anomaly exploded midair. Stay indoors and block all windows and screens. The red Trollface moves silently and without warning. It is manifested inside moving vehicles, private homes, and even deep underground. There is no containment protocol that has succeeded. All radio frequencies are to be kept open for emergency updates. Please do not use cell phones unless necessary. The entity may hijack open digital signals. If you see a message on any screen reading "Why are you running?" do not respond. Immediately power off the device and take shelter. Use analog methods to communicate if possible. Ham radio operators are authorized to coordinate safe zones. Official government shelters in Lincoln have been closed indefinitely. Reports of psychological collapse are increasing. Individuals exposed to the face report auditory hallucinations before death. The U.S. Department of Defense has declared the anomaly non-physical but lethal. No known weapons have been effective. Aircraft in the area should reroute immediately. Rail and bus lines are shut down for public safety. Citizens are instructed to remain in basements, interior rooms, or underground garages. Do not attempt to use fire alarms or strobe lights. All forms of intense light or reflection may trigger manifestation. Citywide power shutdowns are being prepared. Curfews are in place from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time until further notice. Anyone outdoors after curfew may not be recovered. Do not trust automated voices or unknown announcements. Public sirens may be compromised. This message will repeat every 15 minutes. message is transmitted at the request of the Iowa Department of Homeland Security and Polk County Emergency Services. An evacuation immediate order is now in effect for the city of Des Moines and surrounding areas, including Polk, Warren, and Ellis counties. The red Trollface has been detected near multiple state-designated shelter zones. Convoy Bravo, transporting over 200 evacuees from Lincoln, never arrived at the designated shelter. Their last known coordinates were along Interstate 80 near Altoona. All tracking systems went offline as they passed mile marker 146. A crimson mist was reported by roadside patrol in the same area. Further investigation is not advised. The red Trollface may be using this mist to disorient or obscure mission. Immediate evacuation is required for all individuals within the city limits. Do not wait for door-to-door instructions. Begin relocation to Zone 14, located at Camp Dodge Military Reservation. Use only roads designated as green on your emergency maps. Other roads are considered compromised. If you encounter roadblocks with no personnel present, do not stop. Reverse or reroute immediately. The entity may project false signs or audio cues. Avoid radio signals that begin with static followed by laughter. These may be audio distortions created by the red Trollface. Remain inside vehicles with windows covered. Only exit when instructed by uniformed military personnel. No civilian aircraft are permitted in the region. Des Moines International Airport has been shut down. Helicopters flying overhead have experienced unexplained signal failure. One emergency medical helicopter crashed after its pilot reported hearing it inside the cabin. Emergency services are focusing solely on evacuation and containment. Shelters within the city are now considered unsafe. Water and power will be systematically shut off to delay entity movement. The red Trollface has proven hostile to large population clusters. Splitting into smaller evacuation pods is advised. Firearms have no effect on the entity. Military-grade weapons have yielded no suppression. This is a non-physical phenomenon with mass lethal capabilities. Stay off cell towers, rooftops, or open fields. Movement in groups of more than 20 individuals may draw attention. Do not photograph or record anything seen during the evacuation. If a convoy or vehicle shows flickering red interior lights, do not approach. Proceed to Camp Dodge or nearest green zone immediately. This order remains in effect until further notice. Further instructions will follow. Stay tuned to this frequency and remain calm. This message is transmitted at the request of the Adair County Sheriff's Office and the Missouri Department of Public Safety. A local area emergency has been declared for Adair County, including the town of Kirksville and surrounding communities. A new manifestation of the red Trollface has been detected underground. Local residents are reporting rhythmic tremors and ambient laughter without identifiable sources. Ground-penetrating radar is producing impossible readings. All utility lines have been severed without visible damage. Farmers in the area report livestock fleeing violently from barns. Silos and sheds have collapsed from internal pressure without any seismic activity. The entity appears to have burrowed or phased into the earth. Avoid basements, root cellars, and underground storm shelters. The red Trollface may now be exploiting vertical proximity. Residents are urged to relocate to surface-level structures with minimal electricity. Do not attempt to use sub-level communication equipment. Ham radio signals have been affected by subterranean static bursts. Avoid all fields showing signs of unexplained soil disruption or heat. Affected areas include Deer Ridge Road, Route 63 northbound, and Forest Lake State Park. Residents should seek shelter in single-floor, non-reflective structures. Do not enter structures where electrical devices flicker without power. If red light begins to emit from cracks in the walls or floor, evacuate immediately. Emergency sirens in the town have malfunctioned and are emitting irregular tones. Residents have heard the entity mimicking their own voices through radio and air ducts. Cease all use of voice assistants or AI-integrated devices. Multiple families have reported whispering voices emanating from unplugged electronics. Schools are closed until further notice. Essential personnel are ordered to stand by, but not enter affected zones. Heavy machinery and excavation crews have been recalled. Satellite imaging of the area now shows distortions similar to lens flares, though skies are clear. The entity may be influencing gravitational fields or optical density. Citizens are urged not to investigate these phenomena. The town of Greentop has also reported a complete communication blackout. This alert will remain active until the entity's underground presence is confirmed neutralized. Remain alert, remain on the surface, and remain disconnected. Await further instruction via analog radio. Stay tuned. This alert will repeat. This message is transmitted by the United States Emergency Communications Directorate in the National Incident Response Framework. The Trollface event is now considered an uncontained universal threat. This is not a localized disaster. This is not an alien invasion. This is not spiritual, chemical, or natural. This is a manifestation of unknown origin and intent. Its presence cannot be measured by science. It operates through image, reflection, and suggestion. It feeds on fear, attention, and confusion. The face itself is a signal. Seeing it is enough. Believing in it is worse. Even denying it gives it strength. The more people fear it, the more real it becomes. It does not walk or fly. It exists across platforms, minds, and infrastructure. It is not bound by biology or time. It was never born. It was never made. It simply is. There is no official countermeasure. Any attempt to confront it has failed. The military has no defense. The public has no hope of escape. All major cities are experiencing minor to full-scale blackouts. Government systems are reverting to analog. Emergency communication will become limited. This message may be the last of its kind. Protect your mind. Do not stare at screens longer than necessary. Do not seek out the face. Do not try to understand the face. Stay silent. Do not speak its name. Do not repeat the phrase "Red Trollface." If this message is playing back on repeat, we have lost connection. Assume all officials are compromised, acting erratically. Trust only written instructions from this channel. If red light begins to shine from your walls, evacuate upward. If your reflection smiles back when you do not blink. Shelter in absolute darkness. Wait. Pray. This message will not repeat. This message is now part of you. This is the final known communication. Stay tuned if you can.